Today we have the Breedlove on the bench, and I'm going to do a little tweaking on it. Let me see if I can get the action a little bit lower. I'm going to see how straight the neck is, see how straight I can make it, and see if I could just get a little lower action on it. This is the heaviest string guitar I have with 12s, and I would just like the action a little bit lower, but I still want to like strum hard on it. So that's the one thing about an acoustic. You don't want to like try to make the action too low, because it's not that easy. It's not like just, you know, turning a couple of screws. There ain't no screws there. So the first thing I'm going to do is see how straight the neck is, and I'm going to straighten the neck a little bit and see what happens. I'm going to see where the relief is, because when you do straighten the neck a little bit, that's where the action at the nut comes down a little lower. So I'm going to check the neck first. All right, let's get a look. And I know there's relief in this neck. I don't need this straight edge to tell me that, but I thought I would just show it to you. And I'm going to get out the old Allen. I got a special one for this one. And I'm going to straighten it out and see what happens. This is the special Allen. Look at the size of this baby. Love. Well, using the straight edge at the 9th fret, we've got about 16 thousandths. So I'm going to get my wacky truss rod and I'm going to straighten this a little bit and see what happens. Usually when I adjust the truss rod, I like to, especially if I've never adjusted it on a particular guitar, I like to go back. I want to know how tight it is. I like to go backwards, like loosen it, not tighten it. So I'm just going to, of course I've worked on this guitar, so just want to remember, oh boy, it's barely doing nothing. Wow. Pretty loose. Turns pretty easy. Okay, let's have a look at what the action, what the relief is now at the 9th fret. Okay, we've got 8 thousandths. It was 16, now it's 8 thousandths. Now I'm going to try playing it. Well, the action is definitely a little lower. Here's where, on an acoustic, right where it joins the body, this fret is usually the high one. I'm going to take some out of it. So it has 8. I'm going to go down a little bit more. Okay. It's about 4 thousandths. That's like really straight for an acoustic. Let's see what happens when we play it. I'll show you the action before I try playing it. Certainly lowered the nut down. Okay, so we'll give it a play. Okay, wow. Didn't really change the tuning any. All right. My buzz a little bit. Pretty good. buzzy here. 3rd fret. I hear a little buzzing. Well, it's easier to play a little bit buzzy. So I think, what was that? 4 thousandths. Not quite enough for this. Probably take it up to 5 or 6. And the nut is pretty perfect for an acoustic. You want to be able to lay in, I mean, this has 12s on it. I did put 10s on it, and it just neutered it, which you would expect, of course. And it just sounded too bad to have 10s, so I put some 12s on it again. Okay, so I'm gonna put it up to maybe 6 or close to 6. Okay, we're at 6 now. So from 4 thousandths to 6. It's along. The truss rod adjustment is up here. Okay, 6 thousandths relief at the 9th fret. Oh yeah, it's better now. I think that is where this guitar wants to be. The action is good. Okay, I'll give you a look at what the action is. Okay, so here's where the action on this guitar is using the... Oh, I got the wrong scale, people. Okay. At the 9th fret, it's 6 thousandths of an inch. That's the fretboard to the straight edge. I usually just will use a capo and push down somewhere and then go like this with my finger and use, you know, my feeler gauges. But I'm using my, what is this guy called? The Neck Check Made in USA. Using the Neck Check Made in USA. Come on, stand on that edge. It is 6 thousandths at the 9th fret. So that is about as good as it gets. And I'm going to write the action down. And I got a book. When I change strings, I'm going to start putting actions. I'm going to put the action in there. So that's what I did today because I was bored. And I thought, I'm going to tweak it a little bit. It is a little better, but I mean, if I had written down the specs, we would have been able to tell. But it's definitely better. But not by a huge margin. It was pretty close. And look what I got. 57 tall. I got a hankering for some jumbo frets in a guild. Thank you so much for coming by. I hope that was interesting. And if you got anything out of it, consider subscribing, hitting the like button. I would really appreciate that. And start fixing guitars. Have a great day.